Well, U.S. President Joe Biden and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi hailed a new era in India-US ties after White House rolled out the red carpet for the Indian Prime Minister, signing deals aimed at countering China's influence. The two countries announced agreements on semiconductors, critical minerals, technology, space cooperation and defense cooperation. Amid China's territorial ambitions, Washington is working to deepen ties with the world's largest democracy and sees deeper military-to-military and technology ties in future. The United States is India's largest trading partner, and some of the new agreements are aimed at diversifying supply chains to reduce dependence on Beijing. Others are aimed at cornering the market in advanced technologies that may feature on the battlefields in the future. The U.S. President and Indian Prime Minister also ended disputes at the World Trade Organization, and India removed some tariffs on U.S. goods. Biden and the Prime Minister signed off on a new deal that would allow U.S.-based General Electric to produce engines for military aircrafts on Indian soil. While India can manufacture jets domestically, it has now secured the technical know-how to make aircraft engines. The country intends to produce more than 350 fighter jets for its Air Force and Navy over the next 2 decades. Under a maritime agreement, U.S. Navy ships in the region will be able to stop in Indian shipyards for repairs. As per the joint statement, Biden and the Prime Minister welcome India's plans to procure General Atomics MQ-9B drones. The drones, which will be assembled in India, will enhance the intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance capabilities of the nation's armed forces across domains. General Atomics will establish a global maintenance, repair and overhaul facility in India to support New Delhi's long-term goals to boost indigenous defense capabilities. U.S. chipmaker Micron Technology plans a $2.7 billion semiconductor testing and packaging unit to be built in the Indian state of Gujarat. Boeing has announced a $100 million investment in infrastructure and programs to train pilots in India. The U.S. will also make it easier for skilled Indian workers to get and renew U.S. visas. India also agreed to join the U.S.-led Artemis Accords on space exploration. New Delhi also agreed to work with NASA on a joint mission to the International Space Station in 2024. In his second address to the joint sitting of the U.S. Congress, the Indian Prime Minister underlined a free and open Indo-Pacific, which he says is crucial.
The dark clouds of coercion and confrontation are casting their shadow in the Indo-Pacific. The stability of the region has become one of the central concerns of our partnership. We share a vision of a free, open and inclusive Indo-Pacific.
The India-US bond is underpinned by not just global politics, but also business and economics. Trade between the United States and India in 2022 climbed to a record $191 billion. The two nations earlier launched a collaborative technology initiative with eyes on future development. Washington and New Delhi have been moving closer for over 2 decades now. Successive U.S. presidents have displayed bipartisan support for stronger ties with the emerging Asian economy and regional powers. President Joe Biden has built on that legacy and expanded cooperation. Now, among a range of other issues, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and U.S. President Joe Biden also discussed Pakistan. The two leaders called on Islamabad to tackle cross-border terrorism. Pakistan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs has responded to the joint statement issued by India and the United States, claiming that specific reference to Pakistan was unwarranted, as the country has a close counter-terrorism cooperation with the United States. Pakistan also opposed the planned transfer of advanced military technologies to India. Earlier, former Prime Minister of Pakistan Imran Khan had also reacted to the joint statement. He accused India and the United States of reducing Pakistan to nothing but an inciter of terrorism. Imran Khan then went on to make it a more domestic issue, where he slammed General Bajwa and the Shehbaz Sharif government of making Pakistan irrelevant at the international level. In their statement on Thursday, Biden and Modi had categorically said that Pakistan needs to ensure that their territory is not used as a launchpad for extremist attacks. These calls are not new. For years, India has accused Pakistan of proving safe harbor to terrorists, of proving to be a safe harbor to terrorists. The Narendra Modi government has been clear in its messaging that for dialogue to start, Islamabad first needs to end cross-border terrorism.